Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm a minute or two late. Just been so hectic around here, guys, and I am not feeling my best this morning. Good morning, Sapphire. Hugs from Michigan. Headed to the beach. Miss y'all, be safe, girl. You're lucky getting to go to the beach. Hold on a sec, guys. I gotta get a paper towel. Broadcasting live from the kitchen. It's too freaking humid outside. Hey, Mike. How are you doing? Guys, I fixed my laptop. Thought I had Dell safe mode yesterday when I was talking to y'all, but when I got offline, I started messing around with my laptop. I looked up how to take it off safe mode, so I took it off safe mode, and then I downloaded Google Chrome. It is working so much better because last night I done a private stream, and I was streaming someone else's live stream, just testing out if it echoed, if my mic was unmuted when I played videos, just doing a little testing thing. And it done real good. And I was live streaming on my little table on the porch. Um, so I think I fixed it. How's the audio, Mike? Does the audio sound okay? Hey, Weeksy. I'm good. I watched your video from yesterday. Heard there was a troll on. Oh yeah, freaking Bozo the clown. And guys, if anybody comes in being disrespectful this morning, just don't even. You don't got to ask me anything. If anybody's ever disrespectful, if you feel like, delete their ass. We don't put up with disrespectful people here. I don't. I know this is the internet, but this is also my channel, and I'm broadcasting from my home. So basically, this is my home I'm inviting people into. And I don't have to put up with disrespectful people. Now, I mentioned some weirdos from that trauma community yesterday, and then here come that damn clown in here. Put two and two together, y'all. It was somebody from that community. They can stick it up their ass. I don't care what the damn beggars do over there. Um, anyways, we're going to talk about Carlee Russell because before she disappeared, she went to Target and bought a bunch of snacks. Then she disappeared. And guess what? When they found her car and her wig, and I guess they found her phone on the road, there was no snacks nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. And there's no child to be found anywhere. I call bullcrap on this story. I hate to without all the facts, but here on this channel, I like to give my opinion and things that just pop in my head. A lot of times I'll say things that pop in my head and I'll be like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I've just had a bad feeling about this. At first I was like, somebody lured that girl out, used a kid. Because things like that's happened before. But no, I believe she staged this. I don't know why. She's like, what, a nursing student? My niece is a nurse. She works at the University of Kentucky at the hospital, UK hospital. And that's where my cousin's at. And let me tell y'all a little bit about what's going on with that. Hold on. I got a lighter cigarette. Even though I think I'm getting sick again. Because my stomach, last time when I got sick with my lungs, my stomach messed up first. The doctors could not explain that to me, why I was throwing up and using the bathroom so much. They don't know why. I guess because my body was just run down, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so my cousin Emily, it's my first cousin's daughter. So it's my mom's brother's grandchild. My Uncle Robert's grandchild. It's my mom's baby brother. Emily is 21 years old. She works out here at Wendy's. She got off work the other day and she fell in the parking lot on her butt. She knew it hurt like hell, but she didn't go to the doctor. She went on home. Maybe a day or two later, I don't know the exact time, she got sick as hell. Hell, by the time she got to the damn hospital, time they seen her in the ER, they was already putting her on a vent. Just like that. What happened was when she fell, she ruptured her bowels. You would think it would have made her like sick, like automatically when that happened, but it didn't. I guess maybe it wasn't a big rupture, it just slowly leaked or whatever. But it set up a infection in her bloodstream. She now has gangrene. It has spread all through her body. They flew her out of here from Norton I'm about to cry, to UK the other night. I didn't tell you about it yesterday morning because I didn't know exactly what was going on still. Um, Anyways, yesterday they did surgery on her. They did have to remove one of her legs. They are going to have to remove the other leg. But my mom gets things mixed up, and she said they couldn't wake her up. And I'm like, what do you mean they couldn't wake her up from surgery? She wasn't even awake. She was on a vent, Mom. She's like, I don't know, sis. That's just what Jean told me, the grandma, my uncle's wife. And I was like, well, that don't make sense. I don't know what that's about. Mom wanted to send me a picture of her, and I said, no, I do not want to see her like that. I was like, Mom's like, I guess she's in a coma, but her eyes are open. You'd think that they'd close her eyes or something. Mom said that her eyes looked sunk back in her head. Here's the crazy thing and sad thing. When Emily was 4 years old, she kept having headaches and falling a lot, and her little feet kind of turned in towards each other, like her toes going towards each other. They took her to the doctor. I believe they went to Shriners. She had a brain tumor. And I've told y'all this story before. She was in her hospital room before she had the surgery to remove the tumor. And she said that Jesus come into her room. She was sitting up. She said in her bed, Jesus come into her room and told her that she was going to be okay and heal her. And by gosh, she was. She had that tumor removed, and that was damn it. It was over after that. I mean, she had to go to the doctor for follow-ups, but she totally healed. And now this has happened to her. And we can't put it on Facebook or nothing. We don't want her name on Facebook, her last name, because she's married, but separated from this asshole. And we're afraid he might go down there and want to unplug. Because they're still married. My uncle will kill him if he shows up down there. I swear he will. But anyways, she did have 2 heart attacks yesterday, too. Yeah. I know I'm talking about down here, but hell, they ain't nobody. Her husband ain't going to be watching my damn YouTube channel. I don't even know who the asshole is. I saw Emily a while back when we went through the Wendy's drive-thru. And I was like, hey, Emily. She said, hey, Sissy. Because my family doesn't call me by my name. They call me Sissy. She's like, hey, Sissy. Hey, Mandy. Nate Orson. So that is what's going on. Can y'all believe this? Guy, she fell in the damn parking lot on her butt. And it did that. Or maybe there was something already wrong. And when she fell like that, it finally burst. I don't know, guys, but she's only 21 years old. That mom told me that gangrene was down in her stomach everywhere. My mom told me she wasn't going to make it. My uncle, he's a preacher. He was a deacon, and he was called to preach about the Lord. And he said, it's just in the Lord's hands right now. I just hate it. My granny, if Emily passes away, my granny Betty may have a heart attack. She's not down there. It's like 4 hours from here. She's not down there. Granny's at home. She's able to go down there. My granny still drives, honey. She bought her a new vehicle. She don't need to go down there and see Emily like that right now. And my mom has my cousin's kids, Emily's mom's kids, watching them. She was going to take Timothy to get his ID made today. But I told her, I was like, Mom, don't worry about it. He's not in no rush for no ID. We'll do that later. But anyways, that's what's happened. Who would ever think something like that would happen? She is far too young. Yeah, and I believe she's far too young to make it, guys. Last night I was really holding out hope. I was like, she kicked that brain tumor in the ass. She beat it. It was amazing, guys. Amazing. I believe she went to Shriners. I told Mom, I was like, if she went to St. Jude's, which I don't think she did, she could still go back to St. Jude's. Because once a St. Jude's kid, always one. Okay, but I know a lot of y'all that's probably going to watch the replay don't want to hear about my family trauma right now. We're all devastated. When my mom was telling me last night on the phone exactly what was up, my heart rate automatically increased, and I told her I could just picture everything in my head. See, I got real sick one time with an infection in my arm. And I had 3 different surgeries, and I about lost my arm over it. That's why I have a big scar on my arm. I'm very self-conscious about it. That's why I like to wear those half-sleeve shirts. Because I've had people ask me, is that a big track? No, that is not no big track mark. You can see where the doctor, somebody in jail asked me that one time. You can see where the doctor cut it, but I can't feel one side of my arm. I got really sick too. Okay, so let's look. Let's see how our laptop's doing since I fixed it and check out Carlee Russell. Just click on this. See how fast it's working, guys? See, every time I would go to Crime Online when I was on that safe mode and using that Microsoft Bank, it would pop up page not responding. And it was all from that safe mode. My damn nose has started running. Let me sit down because I'm standing up looking. That makes my nose run sometimes. My nose never runs until I do that. Okay, authorities in Alabama have scheduled a news conference Wednesday. Oh, wow. I'm going to try to stream that afternoon to discuss the Carlee Russell case. But in the meantime, they provided some new details about their investigation into the 25-year-old nursing student's 49-hour disappearance last week. Russell called 911 Thursday night around 9:30 p.m. to report seeing the toddler walking along Interstate 459, as Crime Online reported. Cleo, knock it off. Minutes after the 911 call, she reported the same information to a family member, saying she was topping to see if she could help. What was topping to see if she could help? Traffic camera footage showed Russell's car hazard lights blinking slow to a near mile marker 11. The family member reported hearing Russell ask, "Are you okay?" but heard no response. And then Russell screamed. She was not heard from again until Saturday night when she knocked on her parents' front door in Hoover. I don't know. I mean, anything's possible. Like I said yesterday, she could have got away from her abductors, but I'm calling bullcrap on this story. There's something not right with this. Just reading that right there, it seems staged on it. Oh, she calls her sister-in-law, says she's seen a child. She hears Carlee say, "Are you okay?" But here's nobody in the damn background. Then hears her scream. So staged. In a statement released Tuesday night, Hoover police said surveillance video in the neighborhood showed Russell walking down the sidewalk alone prior to her arrival at her residence. Medics were sent to the home where Russell lived with the parents for an unresponsive but breathing person, which police said was information relayed by the person calling 911. When first responders arrived on the scene, they found Miss Russell conscious and speaking. She was transported in that condition, police said. Wynn was later treated and released from a local hospital. They need to check their spelling and wording before they put these articles up. Police said they have spoken only briefly with Russell on the night she returned home and are waiting for her to be made available to obtain a more detailed statement. Why is she avoiding police, guys? Somebody abducts me, I'm going to be wanting to talk to police first damn thing. And I'm going to talk to them anytime they want to talk to me and need information if something like that happened to me. Like if something really bad did happen to her, I could see that she's traumatized, maybe needs some time to recover. But that just seems suspicious to me, guys. Oh, I've been watching true crime for over 20 years, and this something's not right. If I'm wrong about this, I'll apologize tomorrow, okay? Or whenever the real info comes out. I will apologize and say, "Oops, I was wrong. Shouldn't have said that." But I think this is bullcrap. The investigation has determined, however, that after Russell stopped to pick up dinner on her way home from work the night she disappeared, she also stopped at a Target store and bought snack items. Yeah, so she could survive them days she was hiding out. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. These items were not located in the vehicle or with her cell phone and wig at the scene of her disappearance, investigators said. See, I thought that her cell phone was gone, but I reckon it just, that cop said it wasn't in the car, but I reckon they found it like on the ground. And they have said since the disappearance, police still have no evidence of a toddler walking along the highway. No other calls to 911 reported a toddler, despite numerous vehicles passing through that area as depicted by the camera surveillance video. Well, wouldn't the surveillance video have picked up a toddler running across the damn road? Hmm? You would think something's not right about this. Police said there were also numerous I can't say that, evidence items they were still evaluating and said they would release more information at Wednesday's news conference. Well, when the hell is this news conference? Let's see if there's anything lit up blue I can click on to go to. No, something's not right. So everything was there except for those snack items, guys. What really happened that night? What is the real damn story? Just a little weird. Gone for all them days, you show up back home walking alone. Everything was found at the crime scene: phones, wigs, things like that, wallet, everything but the damn snacks. I'm telling y'all, she needed them snacks to survive on. This was staged. I don't know if the lady had a mental breakdown or if she went and hooked up with somebody and needed a way to explain where she had been to her partner and parents. I don't know. I don't know if she staged this for attention. Now, I just watched them on Forensic Files, and I want you to listen to this. There was two beloved teachers that worked at this little elementary school. One teacher kept getting threatening letters, people posting like her picture on like naked bodies on the internet and stuff. And so she accused another teacher of harassing her and stalking her. She had like a lot of things happen to her. So they end up arresting that other teacher for stalking and stuff, and it goes to court and stuff. And of course, it was on Forensic Files because they got all kinds of evidence, like one of the letters that teacher received. Guess who licked the stamp? She licked the damn stamp herself because she had been sending that stuff to her damn self. She had been stalking her own self, harassing her own self for attention, and because she was jealous of the other teacher. They were both awesome teachers, everybody said. Anyways, the jury found that lady, the other teacher, not guilty. And you know how that teacher tried to explain away why her saliva was on that stamp? She said that when the investigator was interviewing her, when he left the room, she picked up the envelope and the stamp fell off. So she licked it and put it back on. She still said, I'm going to have to look up and find out their names because that's an interesting case. She still says that she was harassed and stalked by that woman. I mean, that woman about lost her job. Her reputation was damaged. And she was like a teacher, like everybody wanted their little kid in her classroom. She was one of those teachers. Now, let me look at the live chat. I want to see what y'all are doing because I've been running my mouth. Hey, hibiscus, Carolina girl. If she got away from the doctor, she would have gone to the first house or building possible, not walked all the way home. My pee. Carolina girl, me and you think just alike because I said that yesterday. I said something very similar yesterday. I said she didn't go to the first house she come to call police or anything. She walked all the way home. Sorry, I'm getting coffee. She walked. Something's not right with them. I'm telling you, she wasn't kidnapped. No, please do not scold me about watching this replay in the comment section because this is why I roll on my channel. I give my opinions and theories. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll say it. I mean, I'm not going to say 100% sure that she staged this, but I'll just be honest with you. My gut tells me something's not right. She could have had something mentally happen to her, done it for attention. If somebody does something like that for attention, of course they got something mentally wrong with them. Sounds like she was jealous of the popular teacher. Yeah, knitting artisan, and they were both popular teachers. But I was watching that lady's interview on Forensic Files because I pay attention to details and the way her eyes looked and stuff when she talked. She looked like a freaking freak loop to me. I wouldn't let my child in her room. I don't like fake people like that talk all softly and stuff and pretend to be good, but really they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. I think she even accused that teacher of trying to poison her coffee and everything. Hey, Red Rum, press conference scheduled for 2:30, but I don't know if it's Eastern time or not. In my opinion, no abduction, no child. Yep. Yeah, we're usually on the same page with true crime, Red Rum. Yeah, I don't think there was a child at all. To me, that phone call to her sister-in-law, that seems staged to me. She didn't hear nothing she didn't hear nothing in the background. Nothing. Now, let me tell you something. Now, you think about this. If you're on the phone with somebody comes up and like tries abducts that person, you're going to hear a scuffle. She didn't hear no scuffle, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. You would hear a damn scuffle, phone fall, and all that crap. I didn't know you was gone, Mike. I'm glad you're back. It's scheduled for Central Time Zone. What channel, guys? Where can we watch it? I need to write this down. You know, it's pathetic, guys. I had to write down I took my blood pressure medicine. Let's see. So Central Time. I have the full hour 911 dispatch audio on my channel with timestamps for. Okay, Red Run, please go get your link and post it. Anybody that's watching, if you're not subscribed to Red Run, anybody that's new, check out Red Run Media's channel. Now, she's more professional at doing true crime. I'm not. I just like to get on here and chit chat with y'all and theorize and stuff. But she's real good at putting stuff together. She really is, and explaining things because she used to be a private detective. I don't think she does that work anymore, but she's still a private detective. Once when I was one. It's like once a cop, always a cop. Once a doctor, always a doctor. Okay, here at dispatchers direct officers in search for Carlee Russell toddler after 911 call. Well, we know they went and searched for the toddler. There is no toddler. Wouldn't the toddler have been on the traffic cam? Well, maybe not. Maybe a car's got to run over it or something to trigger it to record, or does it record continuously? I don't know how those cameras work. There's no toddler, y'all. I'm telling you. Cleo, please calm down. Gosh, she's driving me crazy. Let's read about this serial killer here in just a second. Anyways, I feel bad for Carlee Russell's family. They're so worried about her and stuff. They're getting ready to be embarrassed, in my opinion. They shouldn't be because they can't help what their daughter does. But I believe it's getting ready to come out that she wasn't abducted. I think this is my opinion. Now, she could have been abducted. Anything's possible, guys. Now, people act different. People react different in traumatic situations. Like me and Caroline Girl and Red Ram, the rest of us probably go to the first door we came to, call 911 if we was abducted. Some people won't. Like her, she walked home. I mean, people react differently. But I've never in my life heard of anyone escaping from an abductor, kidnapper, and going home and not going to the first house you came to call 911. I've never heard of a case like that. It sounds like to me, once that she got home, she had to put on, she must have had some kind of panic attack, but she seemed fine on the surveillance video. They said she was just walking home alone. They didn't say that she looked like she was in distress or anything. But then when she gets home, she's in distress. Something's not right. I think they may need to get this girl some professional help. Oh, Mandy, have to go, but I'll catch up later. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Mandy. Damn, I love that cat. The way it's got that black over its face. That's so cool. Looks like it could be Cookies, Mommy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Helps my kitties. I'm telling y'all, these cats and these wild cats, they eat me out of house and home. I can buy a small bag, like the $5.50 bag of the meow mix. Well, small bag, it might last 3 days. It may. I feed about 10 cats, not counting mine. So every little bit helps. Comes in on the channel. I appreciate it so much, don't we, Cleo? Oh my gosh, guys, this cat is not right in the head. That's what I'm wondering. She is about to drive me crazy. It sounds like she took her ball and went home. Yeah. I'm just wondering if everybody around that area has been checking their doorbell cam security footage to see which area she came from. There was a witness that said that he saw her car on the side of the road with the interior light on, door open, and a gray vehicle was pulled in front of it. I think she met up with somebody. Yeah, she done a Sherry Papini or whatever the hell that bitch's name is. Damn, isn't she weird looking, Sherry? I mean, she's not an ugly woman. She's just weird. She's just weird. With her 3, she has disappeared before, did it again, but didn't realize all the attention she'd get doing it this way, so she panicked and went home. Yeah. So she has done this before. Okay, I'm about to list out a few rumors I've heard that kind of make sense. Number 1, her and her boyfriend broke up. That's what Red Rum's saying. Wanted to scare him back to her, I guess. Okay. Number 2, she stole from her job. It was catching up. Okay, catching up with her. Number 3, she has disappeared before, did it again, but didn't realize all the attention she'd get doing it this way, so she panicked and went home. So these are just rumors. More boyfriend drama, more work drama, all pointing to her acting this way before. Did you see the statement put out by the spa she works at? No, I haven't seen that. Some people are saying she has disappeared before. Let me see what Nanny Orson saying. That heart's in the way. Yeah, and she would have had to have been dropped off at some point. So what car did she get out of? And from how far away? Nanny Orson did not see the spa video. Hey, Vicky, good morning. I'll text it to you. 1 second. Okay, yeah, text it to me. Y'all know I tore this house apart looking for my damn phone this morning. And I went outside and it was laying on top of the trash can. I guess I had it in my hand and laid it down when I went to use the water hose. Tell y'all, I'm losing my mind. Let me see what else we can find about her for you. She's a pretty girl. I mean, it is stressful going to nursing school and stuff. My niece went to nursing school. Hey, she makes the big bucks. My niece is a traveling nurse. Right now, she's not traveling. She's working at the University of Kentucky, which she's been going and checking on Emily because Emily's in that hospital, my cousin. Okay. Police find no evidence of toddler where Carlee disappeared. Police, okay. She definitely fought for her life, her parents say. Let's look at this. What's known on Hoover woman's disappearance and return? Hold on, guys. Let me raise this shade up so my cats can look out the window. They're acting up right now. Here, baby. Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to open up the door and put her little stool here so she can look out the door, too. At the cats. Hey, Milo. Oh, by the way, guys, I was outside last night petting that feral cat, Milo. Okay, from the time she went missing after telling authorities about a toddler on the interstate to more than 48 hours later when she returned home on foot, The story of Hoover resident Carlee, I don't know how you say her name, Carlee Nicole Russell, has captured the nation's attention. Here's what is known so far. Yeah, it's going to make national news with, you're a student like that, you're young, you're pretty. Okay. See if I can close some of this. Every time I click to close that, hold on. Okay. On Thursday, July 13th, Carlee Russell, 25-year-old nursing student who graduated from Auburn University at Montgomery with a bachelor's in psychology, left work at 8:20 p.m. at the Summit in Birmingham. So that's a spa, guys. She traveled to a Mediterranean restaurant at the Colonnade Shops to get food for her mother, then started to drive home. Nope, nope. She stopped and got candy at Target. They didn't put that in there. Maybe they didn't know it. This is from 19 hours ago. But she stopped and got candy at Target. 9:34 p.m., she called 911. Been driving on Interstate 459. Reports she saw a toddler in a diaper walking on the side of the interstate. Okay. She pulled over near mile marker 11 and told 911 that she was stopping to check on a child. 9:36, after getting off the phone with 911, she called her brother's girlfriend as she went to look for the child. In the middle of that conversation, while the phone is still connected, Russell goes missing. A scream is heard, then just traffic noise. See, that's what I'm saying. That's weird. If somebody's going to abduct you, you're going to hear a damn scuffle. I mean, you ain't just going to quietly walk with them. You're going to hear a scuffle. This lady didn't hear crap, just traffic noise. Russell, 5'4", 150, 160 pounds. So she's my size and height. I'm 5'5". At the time of her disappearance, she was wearing a black shirt, black pants, white Nike shoes. 5 minutes after being dispatched, Hoover police arrived at the scene. They found Russell's vehicle unlocked and running. Beside it on the ground were Russell's purse, Apple Watch, and wig. Well, what? I just thought of something else. That witness said a gray vehicle was pulled in front of her. Wouldn't that have been on surveillance video, the traffic cam? They've not said anything about it. Just occurred to me. I don't know how people wear those wigs. It's too damn hot. My hair is like wearing a freaking wool hat. I can't imagine wearing a wig. No child was seen. There was no reports of a missing child. During Russell's disappearance, a $25,000 reward for information was offered by police. Close to $60,000 had been collected in a reward fund for information. Jesus Christ, they collected $60,000 for her. A reward fund. WBRC was told that there were times when 50 or 60 police officers were working on the case. She better hope she's telling the truth. Look how much money and time and energy they dedicated to finding her. And if this was all for attention, cuff and stuff her. Right? Right, Zoe? Let's see. Saturday, June 22nd, a 911 call was made at 10:44 p.m. that Russell had returned home on foot. Police said no one was with Russell when she arrived. She was taken to the hospital where she was treated and released. Yeah, I mean, she didn't stay in the hospital long to been through such a damn ordeal, been kidnapped and fighting for her life and all that crap. Not wanting to talk. Police still ain't talked to her since the night she came home. Why? What's she hiding? Why is she avoiding him? Something's not right. We rejoice with the Russell family as they continue to rest and recover from the situation and ask for their wishes to be respected regarding their privacy. God is faithful and he has answered our prayers, wrote Russell's mother. Well, I'm glad that she's home safe and sound, guys. I don't want to sound like I'm not. Like, I'm glad she's home safe and sound, but the story's just fishy. We're grateful to each of you for all the acts of kindness, generosity, and compassion you have shown. Our baby is safe. I believe your baby needs some therapy. Serious therapy. Okay, the investigation. Details about what happened to Russell during the time she was missing have not been released by authorities because they don't know what the hell she was doing. Because she won't talk to them, probably. Police are analyzing traffic camera video in conjunction with Russell's 911 call. Seems like she's got good parents. On Tuesday, Russell's parents, Carlee and Carlos Russell, spoke to NBC News on the Today Show and said they believe their daughter's abductor is still at large. While their daughter was missing, they said they received phony messages from people who claimed to know what happened to her. She was not in a good state, Talitha Russell said of her daughter when she returned home. They said Carlee has provided Hoover Police with a statement which they couldn't elaborate on and said they believe she fought to get free. I mean, did she have any scrapes? Like, there's a lot of questions I've got. Was there any scrapes, bruising, anything? Because if you're going to get abducted by some weirdo, you're going to have some damn marks and stuff on you. Okay. Okay, so she fought for her life, they said, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life, Talitha Russell said to NBC News. I mean, if you escape, okay, think about it this way. If you escape from an abductor, wouldn't you want to call police immediately? You'd be so scared and terrified and you'd want them to come and get him immediately. Afraid he might come back for you or something. Something's just not right. They said she provided police with a statement. They need more than a damn statement when something like this goes on. You gotta give them more than just one statement. These cops may need to interview you several different times. I say hook her up to the lie detector. I would say at this news conference, they're getting ready to tell us exactly what happened. Because they should be able to look at the traffic cam and see if anybody picked her up or if, she met with somebody that picked her up there or they abducted her. They'll be able to see it. Yeah. It's funny. No one else saw a child on that highway. Nobody. Walking on the side. Hey, Clancy. Red Rum should come up on panel. Hey, Red Rum, Cece, read the Hoover PD update from 2 hours ago. Did you send it to me? Okay, hold on a minute. Where's that? Red Rum came on my panel anytime. She's been up before. We do good streets together. Okay, employer Carlee Russell speaks out about disappearance and return. Okay, we'll look at that. Surveillance shows Carlee Russell walking down the sidewalk. Okay, police sharing new details. Where is that statement? I'm gonna click on this one now about the employer because I've not read it. Let me get it set up to screen share, and I need to find my phone a second. I think this is what Red Rum was talking about. What her employer said. I mean, she's a beautiful girl. Look at her. Well, that don't look like a wig she's wearing. It looks pretty natural. All these girls that's got beautiful hair like that, I had no idea they wore wigs until a couple years ago. I sure didn't. Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to find my phone. I have no idea what I did with it. Oh, I know. I think I left it in the bedroom. Hold on. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Look, Leo, I turned the tub water on, dripping. I had to turn the tub on for Cleo. Hold on, let me get Katie's message here. Come on, pull up. Read what I sent you. It's brand new from Hoover PD, plus a video, plus a spa statement. Oh, okay, got you, girl. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Can you play this short video? Is that your channel? It's mine in less than 3 minutes long. Yes. Yeah, I'll play it. Hold on. We'll just go with that. Hold on a minute. Let me get to your channel. Um, you got this up on your channel? What in the world? Hold on a minute. Okay, I got it. Let me mute.
Yes, I believe we located her active trim lane. Got a call about a female screaming with a child. 42, we copy. 32, do you have an address? It's going to be Acton Trim Lane and Acton Trim Boulevard. That's 41 on route. 10-441. Be advised, the female screaming line disconnected.
Does it sound okay, guys?
Brown and black, correction, a brown and black Ford F-150. She was on the phone with her daughter when it occurred.
Where exactly is this call coming from?
The call's ringing in that location. 14, you can show me Echo, and I'm just going to take care of it. 10-4. 511, do you want us to start seeing if we can get her phone number pinged? Okay, that's simple. Let's start pinging that phone.
Hey, check that blue line. See if you see her.
10-4.
441. We're going to be at Trim Lane, checking the backyard. If you would, any incoming personnel, just start 64 in the area. We're good down here.
Let me check and see if we have any air assets available to us. 10-4. Also be advised, we're about to get T-Mobile to ping the phone.
11. I'm not sure if y'all have this info already, but apparently there's a sister that was on the phone with her and still has an open line with her phone and can hear vehicles as if it's like on the side of the interstate or something.
Okay. And I can turn lanes. That call this call in right here.
11 to 13, 10, 9, I'm sorry.
Family is where I was right down here. The second updated call that we got in reference. The first call we got was from her. Second call we got was from the family.
Right. I'm just saying that the sister apparently has an open line with that phone still that she called from and can hear vehicles like it's still sitting on the side of the interstate.
511, you want me to have McGinnis en route with a drone?
Simple. That would be great.
4.
If you're a Christian with debt, give me 10 seconds and I'm going to show you how to get totally debt-free in 6 months.
Wow, that's a good video, girl. That's an awesome video. I'm glad you shared that with us, because I hadn't watched the surveillance video that was up of her like pulling over on the side of the road and stuff. So I really had no idea like what the area looked like and things. Now let's go and read what else Red Rum sent me. Y'all check out Red Rum Media's channel. She is really good at true crime. Let me get back in my messages. Oh, that's my mom. Okay. Let's see right here. Let me click on this. Hold on. Okay, so this is the Hoover Police Department. I guess this is on Facebook or something. Press conference scheduled for 2:30 p.m. Central Time today. Due to space limitations, this is open to credential to real journalists only. Let me say it like that. No YouTubers allowed. Um, Also, HPD will live stream on our Facebook page for your convenience. Okay. Katie, are you going to stream that? The investigation into the Carlee Russell case continues as detectives are working to determine what happened from the time prior to her 911 call Thursday night until she arrived home on foot Saturday night. Detectives spoke to Carlee very briefly upon her return home and are waiting for her to be made available to obtain a more detailed statement about the sequence of events during the time frame. Waiting for it to be made available. You'd think she'd want to talk to police immediately, get these abductors arrested. Maybe she's afraid they might come back for her. You think that's what she'd be like? Okay. Detective spoke with her briefly and are waiting for her to be made available to obtain a more detailed statement about the sequence of events during that time frame. While we are not in a position to reveal all of the information we have gathered at this point, we can talk about some details that we have not previously discussed. After leaving the colonnade, Carlee went to Target on Highway 280 and purchased some snack food type items. These items were not located in the vehicle or with her cell phone and wig at the scene of her disappearance. Um, The Hoover Police Department has not located any evidence of a toddler walking down the interstate, nor did we receive any additional calls despite numerous vehicles passing through the area as depicted by the traffic camera surveillance video. Uh, Detectives have obtained surveillance video from Carlee's neighborhood, which shows her walking down the sidewalk alone prior to her arrival at her residence. Fire department radio traffic obtained by several media outlets showed that medics were dispatched to her residence on an unresponsive but breathing person. Uh, that was the term used in the initial dispatch of the Hoover Fire Department to the residents, and the information about her condition was simply a dispatcher relaying information from what a 911 caller told the emergency communicator. When first responders arrived on the scene, they found Miss Russell conscious and speaking, and she was transported in that condition. She was later treated and released from a local hospital. Numerous items are still being evaluated, and those items are key in the process of determining exactly what took place in the approximately 49 hours Carlee was missing, but also what took place prior to her disappearance. The release contains all the information the Hoover Police Department is able to provide at this time. We understand that there are numerous rumors and misinformation making the rounds in both social media and traditional media. While we understand the public interest in this incident, we must maintain the integrity of the case. Thus, we are limited in what information or statements we can release or confirm at this time. The Hoover Police Department will hold a press conference tomorrow, at which time, that's today. Um, okay, hold on. The press conference tomorrow, at which time we will be able to release additional information. The press conference will take place at the Frank and Pam Bearfield Training Center, located at 850 Municipal Drive, Hoover, Alabama, 2:30 p.m. Central Time. Girl, when you said no YouTubers, I had to go back to see if I was in the press release. I mean, at the conference, Red Media, no freaking YouTubers allowed, no bullhorn betties or nobody like that. You're not allowed. They don't want your damn help on the investigation. grifters. Really, YouTubers, they do like doing videos like Red Rum does and stuff like that. That's all right. That's cool. There's nothing at all wrong with that. And us discussing true crime. But when you go stick your nose right into the case and go there, that's a different thing. And out there with your damn bullhorn and protesting, acting a damn fool. Lord have mercy. Okay, let's see. Did she send me anything else? Let me get out this. There's one more thing she sent me. Okay, here's the spa where she worked. Press release, July 18th, 2023, 3 p.m. Carlee Russell case. In response to many inquiries, Woodhouse Spa, Birmingham, has received over the past several days regarding the Carlee Russell case. We offer the following. Our greatest concern has always been the well-being of Carlee and her safe return. Woodhouse Spa employees have been deeply impacted by the events that transpired, but are now ecstatic with the news of Carlee's return home. Our employees worked extremely hard through very tough times, keeping guests happy while dealing with the fact that their coworker was missing. We've been working with the Hoover Police Department since Friday morning, the morning following Carlee's disappearance, in order to come up with any information that would help the investigation. Everything we uncovered is in the possession of the Hoover Police Department. We understand the investigation is in a very sensitive state and do not want to release any details that could jeopardize the investigation. Leaks, both true and untrue, can have devastating impact on any investigation. Well, what do y'all know on her? They know something on her, don't they? By the sound of this. We understand many post on social media claiming certain information to be true. Some items are factual while others are not. Please rest assured that the police department is working around the clock to bring this case to a conclusion. We have great confidence in the investigators and expect a resolution soon. C. Stuart Rome, owner of Woodhouse Spa, Birmingham. So, I mean, so they said that everything they had, they turned over to police. Like if she was just a regular employee and a good employee, I mean, they wouldn't really have nothing to turn over to police, would they? Hey, she was at work. She was a good employee. No problems with her. Left at this time. Blah, blah, blah. It sounds like there's something else going on here. Hey, Kayla. Greetings from Sacramento. Kayla, every time I see you, I think about that, the boarding house lady, because she was up from that area. What was that crap? I can't. Dorothy Petuno? Is that her name? Dorothy Petuno? The boarding house old lady killer? She rented rooms to like people, older people that had like alcohol problem, mental health problems like that. Anyways, she would then murder them, bury them in her backyard under her damn rose bushes, and keep collecting her Social Security checks. I think I done a. I'm trying to think of her last. Petuno, Dorothea Petuno. I can't pronounce her last name correctly. Yes, that's it, Gayla. That's her name. If y'all have not watched anything about Dorothea, you need to, because she was like a little old lady. Well, she actually looked older than what she was. And I think that she done that on purpose. She was a convicted felon. I mean, she'd been in trouble for everything in her younger years. Prostitution, going and being caretakers for people and stealing from them, stealing their checks and going and cashing them. So she'd been to jail before, prison. Convicted felon. She wasn't even supposed to be running a boarding house. It would be a violation of her parole. But she did. And she took in boarders that had problems or that nobody would really miss. They didn't really have a lot of family around. A couple of them had family. But yeah, she would kill them, OD them, overdose them, leave them in what they called the death room. It was a room where she would leave like their dead bodies on the floor until she could get them rolled up and buried in the backyard. And she was a little video thing, so somebody was helping her bury those bodies. But they called it the death room because when they did arrest her and they went in there, they found petrified body fluid and stuff on the floor, and it smelled in there. You worked with some of the investigators on that case? Yeah, I just watched a while back a good documentary on the Oxygen Channel. I think it's called The Boarding House Murders or something. And the detective, the lead detective in that case, is in that documentary, and he tells all about Dorothea. You can tell he is a good guy. Of course, when this happened, it shows video of him in her backyard. You know, when they was digging and stuff, he was a young guy. Was professional. Now, Gail's a good YouTuber because she's got a professional background in law enforcement. And like me, I don't got no background in nothing. I just like to discuss true crime, and it's all my granny's fault because she got me watching when Susan Smith's kids was allegedly abducted. She said they were, carjacked or whatever. She got me watching that on the news, and it really got me into true crime. I'll never forget it. In my granny's living room, Susan Smith was on the TV. It was news, and she was given a statement. And my granny said she did something to those kids. She won't even make eye contact with the camera. She won't even look up. And sure enough, I believe it's like the next day or something. Next day or two, it came out. Yeah, she drowned her kids. She'll be eligible for parole this year, I believe. Every year, around, usually on the anniversary of their murders, we usually do a live stream about Susan Smith because I hate Susan Smith with the passion. It took 18 minutes, I believe, if I'm not wrong, 18 minutes for that car to sink. They done a reenactment with the weight of the boys in the same car, everything, red car. It took 18 minutes. I hate that bitch. When them divers found that car finally, one of them little boys' hands was pressed up against the window. Can you imagine the panic those children went through strapped in their damn car seats? That bitch said she's going to kill herself, chickened out, and decided to kill her kids instead. God almighty, she is one evil bitch. And she is nothing but a whore. She's been a damn whore all her life. And that's the damn truth. Her stepfather, she says, messed around with her as a teenager, but after she was a grown woman and married and out of the house, she was still sleeping with her stepfather. Sick, sick, sick. And she told that to her lover, thinking that was going to get some sympathy from him, but really it disgusted him because he didn't view her as a victim, because she was willingly carrying on an affair with this man. Well, what did I do to my YouTube? Hold on a minute. Let me get back to my live chat here. StreamYards really needs to improve their crap, their app. They should have live chat. There's just no use to have a live chat and a talk chat. Just should be the damn live chat. I don't get that crap. Gosh, I better not whine this morning. Oh, Bozo the Clown will come in here and get me. Freaking weirdo. Can you hold on a minute? Can you believe that weirdo coming here yesterday told me I was whining because I said I thought it was freaking weird for adult men or women to have those big life-size freaking dolls that look real, have relationships with them, take them around everywhere, and have them reborn babies, act like they're real out in public. I said that was weird, and I was whining for that. Then they told me to grow up, and they come in my channel bothering me, but I'm the immature one. Can't believe that shit. Jealousy. Pure freaking jealousy. Not because I got like this huge tat, because I don't have a huge tat. It's small. And I like it like that. So you can tell that it's somebody that just don't like me because they're jealous. I don't blame them. Being jealous, I am pretty awesome. I know that sounds conceited, but it's true. I know I'm a good person, is what I mean. I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about as a person. I am very confident that I am a good person. I know I am. Hibiscus. What you doing, girl? Ooh, on Temu, they got like a hibiscus, and I can't remember what the other scent was, but it was like a freaking candle. I know they look like Gacy. I got a pretty good idea who that was. I can't prove it, but I got a pretty good idea who that was. That's why you can't, if you talk about these people that do drama and stuff, it attracts the weirdos. It does. It attracts the weirdos because these people will friggin' defend these creators until the freaking death. I mean, they think they're like celebrities or something. It is weird. That's okay. I hit them yesterday. Don't think they'll be back. No, no. They won't be back. But I just don't, I think it did trigger me a little bit. I just don't like disrespectful people. I think it triggers me when people are disrespectful or mean to me because I've been abused before. I've been abused a lot in my life and abused a lot mentally. And I hate disrespectful people. Hey, if you want to disagree with me in a nice, respectful way, please. I don't mind. Cheryl T disagrees with me on time. She'll just say her opinion. She don't say, "Oh, Susie, you're whining." They're just weirdos. That's why I don't like to get involved with drama. Not that I can't take it from people. It's just like I don't want to deal with people like that all the time. I like to be normal, on here. I don't like to go on rants and stuff unless I need to. Let's see what else is going on before I get off here. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh my gosh, somebody sent me $20 on PayPal. Hold on a minute. Let me see who this is. Mistress. I don't want to say your last name. To the person that sent me $20 on PayPal, thank you so much. Hope this helps feed the kitties. Let me view the message. You're unable. It won't let me view the rest of the message. It says you're unable to send this user a message. It won't let me view the whole message. Thank you. I know who that is. I think that was Mandy. Yeah, that was Mandy. Thank you, Mandy. Appreciate it so much. That will help out. Thank you. Not that I can't feed my animals, guys. It's not that. When I say things like that, like every little bit help, it's just extra. Just extra money helps out. If I've never done YouTube again, these cats out here always be fed. Always be fed. But every little bit helps. What I do make on here, I always spend on my animals. Always. Usually I buy chicken scratch, pellets, things like that out of it. I like, contributing a little bit. I got to get on the ball though, guys. I got to call the pause thing. I tried to call yesterday, and I didn't get no answer because I want to take and get these cats fixed. I guess that's enough true crime this morning. I want to tell y'all what's been going on with the cats before I get off here. So Boots has been bullying the little kittens around here. This morning, the little kittens followed me over to the funny farm while I was letting out the chickens. And Boots got a little Cookie, the white one with black spots, down on the ground, smacking the shit out of her. I mean, she'd give her a beat down like she's damn gangster or something. She acts like she's John Gotti. And I went over and I got her off of her. I said, "Quit that, Bootsy." Kind of tapped her on the tail a little bit. "Quit that, Bootsy." Not to hurt her or anything, just, so she'd quit. Then I'm standing there And Carlee came over, and I'm sitting there and I'm talking to that little kitty. It's on like a tree stump looking at me. All of a sudden, I feel something on my foot. Boots peed on my foot. Bootsy peed on my damn foot, y'all. She's marking her territory. She don't want them kittens around me. Isn't that funny? I've never in my life seen a cat do that. She peed right on my foot and said, yeah. Oh, excuse me. But she has been beating down the kittens. So weird. Gayla says, okay, I started in 1979, retired in 2017. Couple of breaks in between. I really miss it. Hey, Gayla, have you ever thought about coming out of retirement and being like a detective or like a police officer at a desk job or something? After my folks divorced for a long time, but not all the way through. Oh, sorry, Knitting Arson. I was just reading the chat. Cheryl T. I would never be disrespectful. My sister, amazing person, my friend. Oh, thank you, Cheryl T. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody should be like us. The world would be a better place. I'm serious. We all respect each other's opinions, talk to each other right in the right way. I love y'all. I do. I love coming on here and chatting with y'all. I'm glad I'm getting back in the groove. I live streamed last week, been doing it this week, and I'm gonna keep it up. I may actually live stream that press conference, just according to what's going on around here. If it's still peaceful around here, not real hectic, I'll try to live stream it. I don't know if Red Ram ever said if she was going to live stream it or not. I'll have to go look, see if she's got anything set up. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here and get some things done. Y'all have a great day. I may see y'all in a little bit. Be safe, be kind, peace. Oh, and please, y'all that pray, please remember my cousin Emily in your thoughts and prayers. Only the Lord can save her now. Let's pray for the doctors too. She's got some of the best doctors in the country down there taking care of her. I've told my mom, people's come out of comas before. I dated a boy that was in a coma for like 2 months. He was in a car wreck. He had this big scar. It went all the way down his chest. But the doctors asked his mom, do you want to unplug him? She said no, and he came out of it not long after that. So it's possible. I mean, she's going to lose her other leg too. But, there's a lot of people that don't have their legs and they're still happy in life. I just hope she can make it through this and, be healthy and back to her old self. Anyways, love you guys. Be safe, be kind. Peace. See y'all in the morning.